Hello, everyone. This is Dave Gadvi here, coming live from DG Business Associates. Thank you so much for tuning in. Pretty excited. Hope you guys are excited too. I'll be coming live
Everyone, this is
from
Dave
New
Gadvi here
Jersey.
coming live
I
from
think I have my
DG
YouTube
Business
on, so let me
Associates.
just
Thank you.
go on mute. Sorry about that. Okay, so today's topic is the most important topic. We are going to discuss what
Live
what you need to
from
do in order to grow your business. Okay, so we're just doing some testing. Um, we have Kiran also with us. So Kiran, if you can, yeah, perfect. All right. So welcome. All right. Pretty excited to be here again. We're going to discuss what are the different ways you can grow your business. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're planning to start your own business, this is the video for you. Okay, this is where we're going to talk about different business, uh, how you can grow it, etc., etc. So before that, let me just quickly introduce myself and the guest that we have on our show today. My name is Dave Gadvi, and I am the sales director with one of the fastest growing market research company. And I have started my own initiative called DG Business Advisors. This is the group which is aiming to help 10 million people across the globe, helping them become better at their profession, helping them better at their enterprises, their business. This is a group which comes together. Usually, we do these webinars every week to help people around come up with some new innovative ideas to get ahead in the game. Right. So that's the whole purpose of having these webinars. It's this webinar is part of the 10 million club. And if you're the first timer, do subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have live stream going on YouTube, so we will be taking your live questions and answers, and any suggestion that you may have for our guest from Octave. All right, so we will talk about Octave today, and I'm going to share my screen. I have prepared a presentation which will walk you through step by step on what we're going to discuss today. What are the ways we have also I've included some of the exciting closing scripts, how to understand the buyer, what you need to do in terms of using social media, etc., etc. So stay tuned. Next 30 to 40 minutes, you will probably pick a few things which will really add value to you as a person and your business as well. All right. So thank you for tuning in once again. So we have Kiran with us from Octave. Let me just bring Kiran on. Kiran, can you hear me?
Yes, Dave, I'm able to hear you.
Thank you so much for
Good
tuning in,
morning, Dave.
and welcome
And
to the webinar.
thank you, Dave. Thank you for the initiative. Uh,
Great. So
I
would you like to share a little bit about yourself, like who you are, your background, why did you decide to quit your job and you started entering in this game which is full of risk, full of investment, full of hustle, full of struggle. So what made you come to the entrepreneurship and start your own business?
Hi, everyone. I'm Kiran Kumar. I'm from Mysore. So after my education, I was into sales and services. I was into telecom industry for nearly around 13 years, and later, from the age of 25, I wanted to get into business, but I was not able to know which business. I did not want to get into mobile business because there were a lot of people coming into it. Uh, um, so I was still working, and one fine day, Banu Prakash, who is my school friend, we are children, and he gave an idea that why not we start with products what he was doing. So he wanted a person who is good in marketing, take care of sales. So even I was bored with routine work. I knew that even if I give my 200% in a job, it would be only my salary what I'm getting,
Yeah.
not more than that. This was a bit risky, but we were confident that in a place like Mysore, we will be able to take this forward. So we have started a company called Octave, the absolute sound. So Octave is 8 strings. We deal with home theater products, uh, receivers, Blu-ray players, speakers, projectors,
Yeah.
Bluetooth speakers,
Okay.
and much.
Yeah, so we'll talk about your business in a bit. So thank you so much once again, and looking forward to discussing a business. I have put together some of my thoughts, and I'm going to share my screen right now so that everybody can see what we're going to discuss today. Okay, so hope you're able to see my screen.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So everyone, this is the agenda of this webinar today. We're going to talk about Kiran's existing business model. So I had a chance to speak with him and understand a little bit about his business before this call. We will talk about his existing business model, some of the challenges which he foresees in his business. What is the competition doing? What are the competition's initiatives, etc., etc. And then further, the most important aspect of this meeting would be uh, identifying new ways, innovative ways, which can help Kiran and Octave to grow their business. Further, we will talk about the probing and understanding the need, and we will talk about some of the closing scripts. All right, so let's just get started. So, Kiran, if you want to go on mute for time being, I will bring you back in a minute. Perfect. All right. So, Kiran, thank you for your introduction. And as we all know now that your business is into it's into the home theaters, electronics. The company called Octave. Two partners, young entrepreneurs. They started their business. They wanted to come out of their job, mundane job. They wanted to do something of themselves, and this is the route they took. All right. So they are based out of Mysore. They have their showroom there. They have huge ambitions to take over the entire South India and then the entire India when it comes to the home theater. So wish you good luck. Some of the products, of course, you already mentioned. If you want, you can check them out on Facebook page, Octave. All right, Kiran, just quick question, okay? Before we start this conversation, I just wanted to ask you a quick question. What do you sell?
We sell lifestyle products. It's a home theater as a package, which includes receivers, speakers, projectors, screens, uh, Blu-ray players, sometimes even television also.
Okay, okay. All right, now, okay, Mike, I will give you my sense, okay, of what you sell, but not now. I'll just hold it and I'll keep it, okay, for sure. These are the products which you sell, but there's much more than this, okay. So I'll come to you. Maybe you can go back on mute for now. All right, so let's discuss Kiran's existing business model, how they are making money, how they're helping people. So they have their own showroom, they have their franchisee, all the international brands, the French brand, the European brands, some of the Asian brands, and those are well-known brands, which is helping people around in enjoying their music and the television and the cinema at home. All right, so they have the products starting from 2 lakhs going all the way up to 30 to 40 lakhs. Okay, it's a huge range starting from 2 lakhs to 30 to 40 lakhs. They have their own demo room set up in their office where the guest would come in, they would be able to listen to the home theater, the effects, sounds, picture, visuals, etc. The current business model is Kiran and his partner, they're using majority of their business coming from the friends and family. So that is the references. So 90% of the business coming from these sources. The second source which they're using to increase their business is they're looking at the existing customers who can refer them. For example, there's one of the doctor who they sold the home theater to, and the doctor was so impressed with their products and benefits. He started sharing this among his friend circle, and then now he has whole community of doctor who are behind Kiran, who are looking to set up the home theater. So this is one of the good milestone that you have achieved. You're able to attract the audience, win the customer, and build the references. Definitely, it's a big key. All right, so this is your target customer. So Kiran, you can correct me if I'm going wrong anywhere. Do chip in when the need be. So this is your current customer base and your competitors. So you are targeting people who are in the higher income bracket because they are actually spending more than 2 lakhs on any home theater or any product. So if I have to, if personally, if I have to spend some money on home theater, then it definitely has to be, I have to be really rich, right? If I have to have money, I cannot be a person who was earning 50,000, 60,000 who would install 2 lakhs or 4 lakhs worth, or could be more than that worth of home theater. So that is the target group that Kiran and Bhanu, they're targeting, Octave group. So just few people, the professionals, doctors, businessmen, real estate people, people who are rich, who have the basic necessities fulfilled, and they are into the luxury zone where they can spend money to relish the life and do things which other cannot think of. So that is the target customer, that group. Talking about the competitors, in Mysore, there are two other local players. Number one, there's a player who has been around for many, many years, who has the customer interaction. I mean, the good part for that person, that player, is that they have been around for many, many years and they have some existing relationship. But now they off late, they have started losing clientele because of the owner not having great intrapersonal soft skills to retain them. Second player, is doing really well. They have four marketing people, so they are doing the marketing, generating leads, going to different places, and they're definitely growing. So this is the competitors. Talking about next, business challenge. Okay, I've seen some of the videos going viral on business challenge, so I thought I'll just put up some photograph here just for humor. um, Number one, majority of the business which has been come is coming from family and friends. But now Kiran and his partner, they feel that they might be running out of references. They have already utilized the current references. What they need to do is they need to tap into new sources and generate new leads. That's the focus. Number one challenge, people don't know you, right? Not just Octave business, but if in case if you're a new business, most of the business, they don't grow or they became stagnant. It's not because of the product or services, or customer retention or references. It's because people don't know you, right? If I don't know you, I will not buy a product from you. That's as simple as that, right? So we will talk about how you can spread the word out. There are different ways I put together how you can use push and pull strategies to attract new clientele. Number three, branding activities. So they have started the business recently, in some time back, probably 1 year back. There's a lot of branding to be done. Okay, so people are still not 100% aware who Octave is. We will talk about those branding activities as well. It's really important to realize your brand has to speak for itself, and your brand should be able to pull the customers by itself. Number four, there is no existing sustaining lead generation model, right? Right now, I know there are a couple of events that Octave has done. That you participated in some of the events, you gave out some free gifts. I think 14 or 20 free gifts worth 2,000 each. So that is one way of promoting your brand and generating new business, getting people to know you and your brand, so they can walk into the store. Once they walk in, you can generate new leads from them by showcasing your products. So that is what you have done, but you need more leads coming in. Once you have more leads coming in, the biggest challenge will be to close those deals, right? So we will talk about what is it that you need to do to understand their need, some of the sample scripts or closures that you can use to close them. All right, so what do you sell? Okay, this is the question. I'm going to answer this. Most of the time, whenever ask this question to anybody, they will reply back saying that, hey, I sell, so and so product, and I sell, real estate, I sell insurance, I sell so and so. Now you need to go one step beyond that, and what you need to think is, you don't sell product, you sell the value of the product. In your case, Kiran, you don't sell the electronics, you don't sell the entertainment system, you sell you selling the grand lifestyle. Okay, these products which you are selling is for the high class people who are well to do. You're giving them the grand lifestyle. What else? You selling the comfort. You selling the comfort of, they don't have to go to a theater or any other place. They can sit at home, enjoy the theater like music, enjoy the theater like experience. So in short, you're selling happiness, right? You're not selling a product. Always keep that in mind. It's very critical for people to separate themselves from product and focus on the end value or end product, whatever value the product is providing to customers. That is the one thing which will definitely differentiate you from others. So next time, if somebody's asking you, Kiran, you better answer the question from the value, right? You don't sell product, you sell happiness, you sell comfort, you sell lifestyle, and list can go on and on, right? So that's what you should use as an introduction. My suggestion. All right, so lead generation. What can you do to be different, right? Here you see the photograph, some of the crazy videos. Okay, first thing first, right away. Okay, you have the Facebook page. Okay, you are in the process of developing your website as well, which is definitely the least that any new business can do. All right, number one, you can do is boost your Facebook page. Right, I can share that later with you on how to boost the page. I'll probably do a separate video. Boost the page means you can choose to advertise your business, your page, whenever you're posting something which is important and you want the word to spread out. You can just go to Facebook, click on boost. It'll ask you to pay some money. It'll ask you to target your audience, which location you want to target, what age group you want to target, and then you just need to publish that. It's not expensive. It's very cheap, for probably for a day or for a week. I think it's not more than less than $1,000. Okay, so $1,000. I think it's really not a big deal. That's the first thing which I really suggest that you should start doing to boost your page, to boost your community, to boost your brand. Number two, YouTube videos. Now, this is where we as a community, we really lack. We don't really. So these are the mediums which are available for free. And if in 21st century, if you're not using or utilizing these uh, benefits, or not reaping, or you're not using these platforms to the core potential of it, we are definitely missing out a lot. Okay, so here's the suggestion. We can all do brainstorming. So people who are watching this, do leave your comments, your suggestions, anything that has worked for you. Do leave a comment on YouTube page. We will go to that and we will share that with Kiran and everybody, so that everybody can learn together. All right, so YouTube videos. So these are some of the ideas which it just came to my mind. Okay, you can do a brainstorming. This is pretty easy, considering you are in this business and you have your partner who has been in this business for more than a decade or 15 years, who knows technical aspect of it. So number one challenge: people don't understand home theater's science behind the home theater, right? How does it work? It's really complicated. It's not like it's a television or speaker. You just put it and go. You have to have perfect sound system. You need to calibrate sound system. You need to ensure things are right in place so that you can enjoy the theater like experience. So a lot of people, I was just doing a Google YouTube search, and I could not find a lot of videos on this, at least in India. Okay, so nobody else is doing any videos educating the customer. See, first you need to bring value to the customer. You need to keep doing these things: technical product evaluation, or review. So you have a speaker, you do a review. Okay, here's the speaker, this is how it is, this is the feature, benefits, this is what it does. Keep doing those reviews very often and keep pushing that on YouTube. Number three, you can do a video with the existing clientele. So people who have bought from you, okay, you are definitely using them as a reference. There are some great examples that you've already said. Why don't you use them? You take a video, Tell them, hey, I need your reference. I want to put it up on my Facebook page or um, my YouTube page or some other pages. I just need your reference. I just wanted to see how was your experience using the home theater that we're doing. People love to hear from different people. They take advices. They, the chances of you closing a deal is 80% more if you're coming through a reference. And I'm sure you will agree with that. So start doing different videos, evaluating products, talking about what is home theater all about, new technologies, who's coming up with. And if you want ideas, just go to YouTube, see what other people are doing. So you need to engross yourself and utilize YouTube to the potential. You don't have to be perfect, okay? You can start by posting videos, even if it's rough and raw. Little marketing is better than no marketing, okay? So that's the first thing. And the catch is you don't have to do just one video a week or one video a month. It's not going to catch any attention. You need to do one, two, three videos in a day and just push it up on YouTube. Okay, that's how people will know you, and that's how you will catch attention and pull more clientele. Use some catchy, just suggestion, use some catchy thumbnails and titles, use some right tags, share it on all the social media platforms. You need to have your account on all the platform. Okay, your clientele is based out of mostly based out of South India, southern part of India, Bangalore, Mysore, and other locations. You need to ensure that you're capping on that, right? You need to create an account page, and you should start growing it. Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. You should tweet and follow people who you think would be relevant to you. Okay, that's number three. All right, number four, have a link in your YouTube or Facebook pages, which so I have seen some videos. Okay, so people who are into consulting business, selling the product, usually when they put a Facebook video or YouTube video, they usually put a link in there which asks the person to click on it, and then they get something free. So either a free ebook, free video, free demo, or whatever. So there's one more suggestion. You think of different ways what you can do to attract new clientele, give them freebies, and ask them to come and see you. Number five, it's have an Insta and Twitter account, which I already mentioned, and have the link mentioned on YouTube. So start marketing on social media big time. So if there's anybody in Mysore who wants to buy the speaker, they should associate, or not speaker, but home theater. They should associate their requirement, and the first thing they should think of is Octave. Now that's where you need to come into picture, and you need to overpowered the social media and local people by letting your name out, and all of this is free, except for Facebook, where you can do paid advertisement on these channels, but you can do this right away. All right, next, I think you have already considered this. There's nothing new innovative about this, but newspaper marketing is the still old way, where people know you, they read newspaper, and it's really effective, right? So put up a newspaper marketing ad, put up some offer saying that, hey, here's free something, free demo, free home pickup drop, free dinner, free movie for first five clients. Again, here's the catch, right? How much did it cost, right? Five clients, five movie tickets. It's not going to cost you, 1,500 bucks. Okay, so you need to do this in order to leverage on getting your name out. Last but not the least, again, these are just some of the thoughts. You are the business owner, you're running your business, you have to come up with these creative ideas how you can grow your business. Reference screen. Okay, people, if you're referring somebody, then you get some portion of it, some discount, some freebies for referring someone. So Kiran, quick question, any thoughts, any suggestions, any comments? Have you started doing any of this, or you plan to do so?
As you know, I have shared with you, we already have a Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
We have put up details of the products that we deal with, as well as images of the project which are completed. Uh,
Yeah.
and we are joining hands with the architects. We are making up meeting architect associations in Mysore.
Mm-hmm.
that is where we would be meeting all architects and give them a demo of it. Uh, then we are having a kiosk, planning to having a kiosk in malls where people would walk in, and we have some freebies over there,
Okay.
and tying up with four-wheeler vehicle showroom where most of the people come there to buy vehicles.
Hmm.
We can get references through them.
Yes. Excellent. Excellent point. So I was about to come to that. Okay. So good. And I think these are some of the good initiatives. So things that you have not thought of is exploiting the social media and getting the word out. And you've started posting photographs, but start doing the videos, and references videos are very powerful. Okay. Use the, you go to the doctor who's really happy with the service, and the other people, ask them, I would just wanted to shoot a quick video, and just get your thoughts on what do you feel about this. Okay, so good points. Good. All right, so different ways how you can, so there are different ways how you can generate leads. And if you're in business, the one reason you want to do this, because you don't want to rely on 3 deals a month or 5 deals a month. You need to have a monster pipeline. You need to have 10 tens and hundreds of people coming into your showroom every day, so that you generate or you create new problem for yourself. Okay, it's still a problem. You will not be able to handle so many people, but you need to aim to get to the point where you have so many people coming in talking about your product and services. So I put together some of my thoughts: push and pull, some of the points we already discussed. First one, showrooms, you already mentioned. I don't know, just my vague thought, but I don't know, I was just thinking, what is it that you can do better? Okay, who can use your product and services, which is expensive? So apart from individuals, you should target, I feel that you should target some of the institutions and big companies who would want to have this set up in their in-house. So either the corporates or colleges, institutes who have some annual functions, or some places where they conduct some of the events, some big halls, malls you already mentioned. So yeah, this is one way to push and get more clients. Let me just, did I miss and pull? Okay, this was pull. All right, so the first one was pull, right? Getting their attention and people to come in. This one is more of a push, where you have to be proactive and you have to do things. You have to go to the customer, right? The other one was where customer would usually come to you because of your schemes and offers and advertisement. They will come to you. Now you have to go, right? So if you want to grow your business, and if you don't have, you're not filthy rich, you need to come out of your comfort zone. You need to be talking to strangers, and these are the people you should be meeting. All right, so you already mentioned some of them, so resorts, hotels, malls, halls, etc., etc. All right, so your clientele is the people who is well to do. Okay, I don't know if you've done this analysis or not, but one thing you should definitely do is tap out in the rich areas, the bungalows, people who are so rich that 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs for them is peanut, right? I know this is not usual. This is what people used to do before the social media and before different ways of selling. But in your business, I still feel going door to door, knocking on the door is still the best thing to do. Okay, number one, either via newspaper advertisement, or you just walk in if you can. Okay, but this really requires a lot of courage, a lot of potential, and just walking in to stop by. You need to be ready with what you're going to say, who you're going to target. All right, as you already are aware, you need to be at places, or you need to attend to events which have a lot of your potential buyers there. Okay, and by event, I'm not talking about just the electronic events or the fair. Okay, you need to be part of social engagements, some social groups. You need to be part of it, so who these people are, what this rich community does. Be willing to go out of your comfort zone in talking to strangers. Okay, and where would you find those strangers? Either expensive hotels, high class exhibitions, anywhere, right? You need to be at the hotel, which is the most expensive hotel, because that's where you will find your clientele. Okay, don't worry about the bill. Okay, and if you're going there, make sure you're talking to strangers. Mingling with the strangers. Either a buffet or whatever party. Again, this is just one of the suggestion. Okay, some people will be comfortable, some may not be, but if you are clearly using these tactics, and I'm sure it will separate yourself from others. So if you're worried about 2000 the bill, you will never become a crorepati, right? That's what my thinking is. Won't worry about small things. Think big, grow big. All right. Okay. Brains are awesome, man. I wish somebody had one. I like this quote, so I just put it up. So, probing and understanding the real need and presentation. Or in any business, I think it's extremely important to understand why the person would want to buy something. Now, in last webinars, I gave some example that if somebody wants to buy a shoe, and or his reason of buying a shoe could be different, right? It could be different that if I'm buying a running shoes, if I'm buying a sports shoe, it could be for running, for gymming, for cycling, or just to look good or just to feel comfortable. Same way in your business, if somebody is buying a home theater, it is extremely important to understand the reason why they are buying. Is it because of their kids, okay? Or they're fed up of going to theaters and they want to have their own comfort? Or is it because of the neighbor, or friend who has it and they want to have it? Or is it because of the status symbol? It could be anything, right? So if it is an expensive thing and if they're investing on this, there could be any reason that they would be interested in. Now, irrespective of whether the lead has come through some channels or you have reached out to them, you need to first figure out what is the reason why they would be interested in your product. You need to ask them, simply, okay, is there any specific reason you're looking for this? Why now? Okay, why now? If it is an inbound lead, you need to first ask them, okay, why now? Okay, what has changed? Why not, few months back or few months later? Why do you want to buy now? Then they'll give you a real reason. Okay, we have a function or we have kids or whatever it is. You need to remember that, and I'm going to tell you why you need to ask that, how you need to connect when closing them. Number two, presentation, right? Right now, I don't know if you're doing this. You have brochures, I know already. When you're meeting a customer, you take them for a demo, you show them. But here's what I think would add more value and help you separate from the different competitors, right? Always you should be thinking, what is it that I need to do? What is it that I can do to be different? So first thing is prepare a deck. Okay, the deck would be how the home theater works. What is the science behind it, right? Could be just put it in layman terms. Maybe you can put a video or something or a presentation deck. So this will help you position yourself that you are the person who is knowledgeable, who understand this is not simple business. It's not like buying a TV or speaker and just plugging it in. It is complex thing, and you require professional people, and you are one of them. This is one of the differentiator that you can definitely start using right away. Second, when you're doing the demo, you need to understand the sweet spots. If I'm the bread earner, I'm the head of the family. I always ensure that my wife and kids, they're happy and they get what they want. So always, but they're the biggest influencer, wives and kids, because they're the one they will use it. Probably I'll go to business meetings, whatever. I'll probably use it for probably 1 hour a day or something. But wife and kids, people who are at home, in majority of cases, they are the one who are the most biggest influencer. Okay, even if the cost is 50,000 high, but if my kid wants it, I would get that thing if I can afford it, right? Kiran, hope it makes sense. Any questions, any suggestions, any thoughts?
As of now, it is good, Dave.
Okay, okay, perfect. So please feel free to chip in. Okay, so if there's anything that you want to bring your point up, just chip in. Okay,
Sure.
perfect. All right, here's the success mantra and the whole purpose of this webinar. Okay, people who are listening to this, as one quick reminder, do share your thoughts. Do leave a comment on YouTube so that we will answer them. We'll address them. If it is about your business, not electronic, maybe something else, we will be happy to answer them. If you have any suggestion for Kiran or Octave, we have Banu also on the call. So if you have any questions or suggestion, we will open it up at the end and we'll discuss that as well. Now, if you're a new business, you want to get ahead of competition, there are two things you should definitely keep in mind: be different and return on investment. Number one, let's talk about being different. Okay, you need to sit and you probably spend every minute, every second, every day thinking, okay, why am I different? Why would people come to me and not to my competitors? What is it that I can do better and be more professional, more efficient, more effective? How I can add more value to the customer? So this is one thing which will really separate you from other competitors. And remember, you will probably say that more or less the products are same. Products will be the same. What could differentiate you is your services, your attitude to serve them so well that they will come to you, they will refer you. Okay, this is the biggest differentiator: attitude and service. Okay, be different, man. All right, so think. Okay, so Kiran, so if you're in this business, okay, you don't have to answer right now, but do you have any thoughts, any ideas? What is it that you can offer over and above your competitors? So you have two competitors in local. Who, what do you think that you can do that can beat the competitors? What is it that you can offer that nobody else can? Kiran, are you on mute? Probably talking on mute.
No, I just unmuted.
Yeah.
Right now, what we are offering is we are giving out customers loading their hard disk with a lot of movies
Okay.
and music, which they can rather than going to a shop and
Okay.
uh, buying a new Blu-ray disc. We load them somewhere around 10 to 15 movies, plus concerts and music for them to enjoy for the first initial 15, 20 days.
Very nice. It's a very good thing. So that, if I'm buying a product, and of course I would want to, get started right away. Good. Okay. Do you know if any of your competitors are doing the same?
As of now, no.
Okay, good. Okay, what else? What else can you give? So idea is give, give, give. Okay, service the customer so bad, pamper the customer so bad, he gets overwhelmed by things that you're giving them, which you can afford and manage. So what else? Apart from that, what else can you give? It doesn't have to be with associated with the cost. Okay, it could be as simple as giving the extended support, warranty, guarantee, home delivery within within few days.
We will be going to their uh, when we have an installation, we do the installation, we test it. That is once we are happy with that sound that we are listening to, we call them in, give them a demo, play them movies, play them music, uh, then go ahead and uh, show them on how to run this, because it is pretty complicated since you are having more than one remote. So you need to know what are to be used on the particular remote. So that is where we educate the customer
Mm-hmm.
on this. On usage of all the remotes, there will be around 3 or 4 remotes which they'll be using.
Right.
So we have to teach them on how to use it.
Okay. Okay. Anything else apart from that you're doing?
As of now, no. That's those are the two things.
Okay. All right. So here's the homework. You need to sit and think, okay, what is it that we need to do which is over and above, okay? I don't know it's feasible or not, but I just thought of few points as an end customer. If I'm the end customer, if I'm the user, I would be happy, by not just investing 2 lakhs and worry about, okay, what's going to happen if it, breaks down or something. So guarantee for certain period year, I would be happy. I'm taking, care of. Number two is home service or repair free. Okay, I don't know it's feasible or not, but convenience is the most important factor. If I'm rich, if I'm spending so many lakhs, I want the convenience. Okay, I want everything at my doorstep. I should not be, going to somebody's place or doing things. Same day installation. I don't know if you can calibrate or not, but if I'm buying a new product, I would want the delivery fast and the installation. Okay, patience is the key. I don't know how it's gonna work with other competitors. Probably it'll take a day or two, whatever. But if I'm making a payment, I cannot wait. I want the same day installation. That's probably one of the way to separate. Could be other ways, okay, but you need to sit and discuss internally. Okay, what can we do different? What can we add? How can we add more value to customer? How can we give more that they can't resist? I know this could be as silly as it sound, but this is something you need to think of it internally. Return on investment, because I'm investing something, I would want to know what is my return. Okay, either it's from the monetary standpoint or from the value standpoint. If you talk about monetary, probably asking a question, okay, how often do you go to theater, how much do you spend? Probably have a quick, not necessarily Excel sheet or just some numbers you can just run. Look, if you're spending on an average 2000 as a family going to a theater in a week, probably you'll be spending 8000 in a month. That 8,000 would be 96,000 a year, which is almost 1 lakh. Okay, against 1 lakh in 1 year or 5 year down the line, you would be able to save that much, and you can have your own home theater. Okay, your convenience. And again, going back to what the first point was, understanding their need, why they want to do it, and aligning this. If it was for convenience, just connect this with the convenience, or it could be anything else. All right, here are some of suggestions from my side, from with my experience. Of course, one point we already discussed: record videos of people who have bought from you, put that up on your Facebook page, and all other social media platform. Put those references on your website, get the website running quick. Okay, give your good contact reference details. Okay, now here's the thing, right? When you're dealing with the customer, when you're convincing them, they will rather talk to somebody who is using it than listening to how wonderful and great you are and your products are and experiencing it, right? So have a list ready saying that, hey, whenever you go for the meeting, here are the 10 people, their phone numbers. Don't believe me, don't trust me, because at the end of the day, I still have to sell my products and services. Call these people up, ask them how's the experience, and then you take a decision. Okay, so have that list ready. I bet that none of your competitors are doing that, having the list ready. Even if he doesn't call them, that person will get so confident that this guy is really genuine, he's professional, they have been in this business, they have been serving people well. I think they're the right people I can do business with. That's straight away. Again, if you can build on that success stories, nothing like that. Number two, options. Okay, we just, let's say if in an example you're stuck in negotiating, and the person is saying, oh, this price is too high, especially let's say he's investing 2 lakhs. You need to give him so many options, you need to overwhelm him. You need to give him the option which is not 2 lakhs but 20 lakhs. Okay, so he realizes that the amount which he's going to spend is not too much, right? I think we have seen this in our personal life. If you're going to buy something and we see a price, oh, it's costly, but next to that you say, oh man, this is double the cost or triple the cost. Automatically the price of the first product will really reduce in our head, that oh, it's nothing, I can spend that. Again, money is paper. Okay, you need to always bank on that. Money is just a paper. Okay, you earn money to live a better life for yourself and your family, so you need to always think on those lines. You need to give as many options as possible. Number three, once you have identified what the person needs, why he needs, you share the success stories and options with him. You need to ask him, okay, how much is your budget? I think you might be asking this question, but how much is your budget? What are you looking to spend? Because that will help me to put together the best offer for you, which will be worth it. Okay, or some other qualifying question. Okay, if you're stuck in negotiation, okay, if he's saying that a 2 lakh is too much, okay, and you can just say, I completely understand that. Okay, let me ask you this: when was the last time you actually spent more than 2 lakhs? Then he's then you probably know, shifting his thinking from getting stuck at 2 lakh to what he's done in the past. I spent 2 lakh, we went to holidays, bought this something, bought a car, or something. Okay, great. Let me ask you this: was it worth it? Majority of the time, if they spend so much money, they would definitely say it's worth it. So if they had good experience, they say, look, this is exactly the same. Okay, this is worth it. This is for long term. It's going to stay for so many years. You will get so much benefit. Again, tie that up with what reason why they want to buy. Okay, and if they say no, it was not worth it, or we just wasted money, trust me, this is not one of those situations. The money which you're spending right now, it's completely worth it. One, you talk to these people and find out for yourself how much they're enjoying the experience. Okay, does it make sense, Kiran?
Yes, Dave.
Yeah.
And
Have you
more
been
of
in these situations?
while how we get into customers, uh, going further, you can see movies directly at your home,
Yeah.
uh, which is using D2H on movie on demand. So
Mhm.
movies would be directly released on DTH, and you can watch it directly. You don't have to rush into a theater for a first day first show. You can have the show at your home and invite friends and family over there.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So imagine what a lovely time you will have. And when you're saying this, you really need to be passionate about it. Okay. You don't have to use the passionate word, but you need to sound that you're so passionate about what you're selling and you yourself. So we'll discuss that in coming points, but I'll just share that with you since we brought it up. You need to be so passionate and so sold on your product that you are ready to go in debt and you're ready to buy that. Okay, you can go out and tell them, hey, you know what, I am using all these systems which you're seeing right now, and I didn't have so much money, but I borrowed and I put it because I know, look, that's my life and I'm worth it. That's the reason why I work hard so that I can treat my family and myself so right. I'm using it. I'm so passionate, and that passion could come from your conversation. That is definitely because you're trying to sell me something which you're not using. That probably creates a question, may or may not. But if you tell me that you are using the same service or products which you are selling, you're so passionate, you're so enjoying it, I would probably trust you more. It's all about trust and credibility.
Okay.
Okay. Now, coming to the important question, how do you close them, right? One of the challenges we discussed is having two less of deals. Closure, of course, will be less. Okay. This is the famous scene from the movie Glengarry Ross, I think. I love this scene. Coffee is only for closers. Okay. All the activities, everything that you're doing, generating leads, getting attention, presentation, option, none of that will matter unless you close them. Okay. If you close more, you get more money. Ultimately, you've not added any value to that person till the time you close them and you've exchanged their money with your product and experience. Okay. Till the time you have not added any value to that person. So these are some of the closures which I think would help. We can have a separate discussion because this is all these topics are really vast and you have to go in depth and customize it for your own business. Number one, closure tip: show it to the entire family. Right from the beginning to reduce the sales cycle. Don't just show it to the papa. Show it to mama, kids, because kids are the weak spots, and once they fall in love, they would want to have the product. Okay. Today, if you talk about luxury items, nobody buys them because they need it. Okay, they buy them because they love it, right? You buying fancy clothes, fancy cars, it's not for convenience, it's not for need. Maybe, yeah, need can be met by um, small cars also, hatchback cars also. But why do you buy luxury cars? Because of your comfort and because you love them, you fall in love with those products. So that's point number 4 here. I already skipped through it. All right, when you're doing the negotiation, okay, don't share the prices in the demo room. Okay, or when he is waiting, or outside, or standing up. These are the big question marks, and it's, he has a human psyche. That person is about to flee when he's standing up. Make that person sit down, be comfortable, explain all the commercials, all the options, and then close it. Okay, and when you're done with presentation and giving options, everything, one thing what I recommend is stop selling. Okay, stop selling him, start closing him. Okay, there's a difference. Okay, this is a really, really interesting topic. 90% of people don't understand the difference between selling and closing. Selling is where you've done entire process. Closing is he's at the end of the cliff and you just have to push him to do the deal. Okay, so there are things you can use some of the verbiage scripts which I'm going to share in coming slide. This is just few. There could be many, many. Okay, I didn't really have time to put so many things in short period. But yeah, once you sit down, once you explain the commercial, you just have to close him. Okay, let's do it. Okay, look, we only get one life. We better live rich than die rich. Okay, these are some of the powerful verbiage and which is really real, right? It what's the point of you dying filthy rich when you don't enjoy your money that you're making? What's the point of earning so much money when you can't give the luxury to your kids and wife? What's the point of all that? So these are the things or techniques which you can use to close them like at the end. All right, I already discussed about the options close. Okay, when he's looking at 3 lakh, show him 10 lakhs product. Okay, so that he feels that 3 lakh is nothing. All right, now when you're explaining, we already discussed you have to show that you love. We already covered this. I'm not going to go in detail. You need to discuss this, you need to talk about this. So you need to stop selling and you need to keep blabbering or not blabbering, keep praising how other people are using this, and how they're getting benefit, how you can't stop watching movies, how addicted you are. It's so much fun. Your passion should come out automatically, and the person should feel, oh, he's already sold before you even tell him to sign or give you a check. He should be sold in his head that boss, whatever he said, maybe are 10 things, out of that 2 things it really affects me a lot and I would be interested. And if you have understood his need, then it's really easy to make up the come up with your experience, and you really need to mean it. Okay, you don't have to be artificial, you can probably judge it easily. Number 4, special schemes. Look, he's already sold technically. Let's say we are assuming that he's already sold on the technical aspect. Okay, till the technical aspect is not done, don't show him the commercials, don't talk about the commercial. Even if he's asking, hey, how much would it cost? Look, sir, it would cost anything from 2 lakhs to go to 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs, but let's not discuss the price. Okay, let's see if this is the right fit and if this is what going to help add value to you and your family. Then we'll talk about the price. Okay, you can customize it in your local dialect. Okay, but this is the crux of it. Once you once you remove that stage and when you're talking to him and you're sitting on a table, you're being confident and you're sold. Your discussion point should be, here are the options, here is the price, and if you're looking to do this by this week or this month, we are getting so and so benefits or so much of discount. Okay, you need to create that urgency. You need to create that urgency in them. You don't have to let them hanging that, hey, I can take the decision anytime. You need to show them that, hey, you lose this if you don't do this, or you get this if you do this by this and so time. So that's one more point. Scarcity close. Now I've got only 2 items left. It's a huge demand. People are just crazy. This is the next generation product, so you should be so passionate about it that people are loving this. If you don't book it now, trust me, you have to wait for a few months. Okay, and now if you've identified the need, that if his families are probably loving the product, they've seen the demo experience, it's so easy to close him, because he doesn't want to get bashing going back home saying, hey, we have to wait a few months, I can't buy it right now. Okay, so you're getting what I'm saying, Kiran?
Yes, Dave, I'm able to understand.
Yeah. So have
Thinking
you
on
have
those
you,
lines,
have
making
you
note
used
of
it?
it.
Sorry.
Just thinking on those lines as well as making a note of it point by point.
Yeah. Don't waste your time. You can just listen to this. This will be recorded, so you can listen to it again. Trust me, whatever things we are discussing, you need to really master and practice this over a period of time. Okay, if you're listening to the videos or making a note once, it's not going to sit in your head. Some of the tests, they show that uh, if you learn or see something for 21 times or practice it 21 times, then it becomes a habit and it becomes part of your subconscious mind. It'll come out naturally. So do this, practice this, different scenarios. You watch these kind of videos over and over again, so that that comes just like effortlessly. These things should come out effortlessly. Okay, have you tried any of these things?
Uh, yes, we don't talk about the price in the initial meeting.
Hmm.
Uh, we get the customer, we go and check his site because based on the dimensions, the product vary.
Right.
So till we go check the area where he wants to set up. Once the calibration is done, then we give him an option of 3 or 4 products. Uh, Based on that, we give him a demo again of what product is looking exactly. So all the zeroed in products, like option of 3 or 4.
Hmm.
Then finally we talk about the pricing. Till then, the pricing is not discussed.
Okay.
As you have mentioned, we have a range of products starting from this to this.
Right.
So based on your location, we would suggest a better product, and we would give an option to you, and you can choose between them.
Got it. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So do think on other lines also what you can do in terms of creating the urgency in person giving you the check. He should so love your product that he is willing to part ways with his loved money and get the home theater home. All right. So he should fall in love with your products. He should be willing to throw money. Say, hey, take my money. Give me this product. All right. Some of the closing scripts. Okay. Number one, you already discussed, okay? Better to live rich and then die rich. पैसा paper है sir. अमीर जियो, अमीर मरने से अच्छा. Try that in your customer regional dialect. Uh, okay. Yeah, people don't buy this because it's a need. Okay, they buy this because they love it. They value their life. They value the hard work that they put in. They worked. You worked so much, so hard for this. You deserve a chance, or you deserve this break to enjoy your life. Okay, so you need to talk on those lines. Once you have sold him, these are the advanced closing scripts. Okay, you need to come up with your own scripts. It should be advanced. Okay, you should stop selling. None of them is selling. If you see closer scripts, this is not selling. This is closing. Okay, it's completely different. You're not talking about features. Oh, but sir, we have so many features. We have so many benefits. No, no, you're done with that part. Now you close him. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Sharma ji ne ye kiya hai. Let's do this. Mr. Reddy has done this, and he's so much enjoying. All right. So the fourth point, okay, tell them that all the clients that they have installed your products or services, now they really hate going to cinemas, okay, and sit with other people, waste time. So they're enjoying the comfort. Now, this all the closure script has to be tied up with what you understood when you were discussing his requirement, why he needs, okay. We know what he needs. He needs home theater, but we need to find out why he needs it, okay, and why does he need now, okay. You need to probably understand if he doesn't buy in next 2 months, 3 months, what's going to happen, all those things, okay. So you need to start closing him, okay. So my clientels, they love it, okay, and they put the recliners. Just give the case studies, okay, build some case studies, share as many case studies, real life, with him, that really would sit in his mind saying, thinking, oh man, I should have that life. Why others have it? I want that life more than my money. Okay, so some of them have put recliners. They're enjoying the gold class experience sitting at home. Okay, so what's all right? Imagination close. Okay, again, this will come as a conversation. Okay, you're not selling him something. You're probably done with everything. Look, and imagine. Can you imagine? You're sitting in a room. You know. And enjoying that music or home theater with your family, loved ones, whenever you want, and you can invite your guests. You can have parties. Imagine that kind of lifestyle. That's exactly what I'm talking about, sir. This is what you will get. All right, and then next. Hey, I'm back. Hey, we're back. So
Yes,
sorry,
Dave.
I just got kicked out because my internet went away. Can't believe this happens in US as well. You with me, Kiran?
Yes, yes, Dave. We are with you.
Okay, okay, perfect. All right, so look, so that's all from my side. I don't know if you have any questions or anything. I want to look into YouTube if somebody has any other questions. Okay. Do you guys have any question? Kiran, Banu, any comments? Banu, okay. Hope you guys can hear me. Are you guys able to hear me? Kiran, talk to me, my man.
Yes, yes, Dave. I'm able to hear you.
Okay, okay, perfect, perfect. Any questions, any thoughts, anything that we just discussed?
Yes, Dave. As you said, we are planning to have a tie-up with the builders, which who are into designing and building of villas. So that is one area where we are looking into, and I'm almost near to closing it. So that is one place.
Okay,
And as I said, print media, uh, newspaper, we are looking into local newspaper where we can, because there is a local newspaper, I don't know whether most of you have heard it or not, in Mysore, which is Star of Mysore, which a publication of around 75,000. So that is where we are planning to have a print media circulation on that.
okay.
These are the two things which we are about to close. And as I had mentioned you yesterday, there is a event going on in Mysore next month, which
Mm-hmm.
is again related to reality. It's my bill. It's conducted by Builder Association of India,
Mm-hmm.
Mysore branch. So we would be having around 30 to 40,000 footfalls for 5 days.
Nice.
So we are putting up a stall over there, and we will be displaying all our products over there.
Okay. Excellent, excellent. No, I think you guys are on the right track. You guys are doing really great stuff. And I wish you guys a luck. Bhanu, anything you have to add?
I think he's talking but not able to hear
Okay, probably the
hear.
speaker issues. Yeah, probably he's not put it on the microphone, the settings probably.
Yes, yes, as I had done before.
Yeah, initially we tried, right? So we have to change the speakers to microphones. But anyways, no, it's really pleasure. Thank you so much for connecting. And I think one of the suggestion which came from YouTube is from Ashwini Kumar, lead generation, corporate tie-ups, conducting shows in order to increase awareness, bus promotions. Okay, very interesting. Um, yeah, so I think you've already covered some of them. You're already trying to build connection with the builders and have more promotion. Look, if of course if you are looking to make more money, you need to be willing to spend money, right? Not everything would come for free. You can only do certain things which are free. Your Facebook medias, your blogging, your YouTube. I highly recommend you should start using YouTube, because if you go to see, nobody else is doing it, right? You would be the first person, and you can imagine the leverage that you will have. You will be adding more value to people, educating them what the home theater system is all about. It's not just about the box. It's not the items. It has to be scientifically, um, you know, installed, and it has to be systematically installed for a better experience.
Yes, Dave. As you said, I think that is one thing which we can do: record videos and explain about what home theater is all about, and how is the setup, what needs to be in, how what would be the difference in your regular amplification home theaters and this setup, completely professional setup. So
Yeah,
those things, as you said, would really benefit the customer,
yeah,
and we don't have to much explaining every time. We can They can have a look on this, as well as have a video where we explain each product, the difference between each product of each brand, what we do. So that is one
yeah,
good idea that I thought we can use it.
yeah. Perfect. And there's no cost to it, right? The best part, you just get started. Just start making video and just push them on. Okay, it doesn't have to be really, really professional. Initially, you can make it professional, but the key is to have more videos going into YouTube. Just bombard the YouTube. So anybody who searches for home theater, the first name should come as Octave. Okay, that's the first thing they should see. So, for example, if I'm looking at this, let me just share my screen with you. Um, so I'm looking at YouTube right now, and if you, I just googled, okay, home theater setup India. Okay, if I see what videos am I seeing here? Okay, and if you see home theater system setup by Matrix Integration Delhi. Okay, they've started only 161 views. Cinema home episode, blah blah blah. I don't know what is Dolby Hi-Fi. This is probably better than the others. How to set up home theaters TV? Very easy. This is more like a TV. I don't know. Similar to that, the others home theater setup 2015. Okay, some of them they're doing it. Okay, so not too many, and the views are not too many. It's probably 1,000, 2,000. It's not a big deal if they have been on air for some time. Home theater entertainment set up on a budget. Okay, somebody else is doing it already. Okay, so you need to come up with some unique.
Actually,
Yeah.
What Sci-Fi is a magazine which comes every month,
Okay.
and there you would have all the product lines displayed with if a new product is launched in that segment, with related to audio visual products. So you have it on that, as well as they would recommend a few products based on their experiences.
Hmm.
Have them put up on their website also.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's the place you should be, right? You should follow these guys on all the social media platform, and you need to identify all these players who are reviewing the products, who are into electronics. You should just show up at all their social media locations, write comments, engage with them, suggest them. When you're engaging with the viewers, right? If you go there, it's being viewed by 19,000 people. You just keep commenting there on the videos, on their pages, so people will start connecting with you, and they'll start asking you, hey, what do you do? Again, that's one of the easiest ways to pull more crowd. Perfect. So I think that's all from my side. Thank you so much, gentlemen. I really wish you good luck and hope you will do wonders in coming years. Just get in the groove and be willing to do things that nobody else is doing, and separate yourself from others, and be more passionate about your business, that people will love to buy your products.
Thank you, Dave. This was really good for us. More Banu would be more happy, more than happy with this, because most of the sales part I was taking care, and he was totally into backend, so he would know most of the things now what we sales guys do.
Right, right, good. Look, Banu, man, everybody has to sell. Okay, there's no person as a technical person. Even if an artist, you need to know
He's
how
very
to
good with the technique. You ask what is the sound, the dBs and all. It's very hard for my mouth to come out with those things.
yeah.
So he will tell you for an exact room how what is the speaker output should be, and how should you control it.
Mhm.
So everything comes out from his mouth. So I am the
Well,
person who
he's the
showcases
best
it.
guy. He's the best The
He is
best
the
guy.
one who takes it forward.
Anu, you don't even need to know how to sell. Okay, you just need to get in front of the customer. You need to just talk about, hey, how wonderful this product is, man. I've been using this for 10 years. I can just lick this speaker, man. That's how good this is.
He is
So
very passionate about his home theater
yeah, okay, whatever.
for past 20 years now.
Okay, good, man. See, this is what you need to connect with people. Okay, artist is not a great artist if he doesn't know how to sell. Look, probably you're a good artist, good, okay, but you need to know how to connect with people. You need to know how to pursue people, convince people that this is the awesome stuff. Okay, and you being a technical person, people will buy your word. Okay, because you have knowledge and you have passion because you have been doing this for so many years. For you it'll be just a cakewalk. Okay, just need to get out there, start talking to people and start telling about your experiences and your knowledge about what this product is and how your customers are loving this, because they're getting so many things. So great, man. Thank you so much. Pleasure having you guys here. And do stay in touch. If there's anything, you have my details here. For others, people who have been watching this, probably not live in repeat telecast, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm intending to come up with these webinars often. Probably I think I should be doing in Hindi as well to attract more people. A lot of businessmen who are comfortable in Hindi. So probably I'll do some webinars, videos in Hindi, and hope everybody grows. Again, motto of DG Business Advisors is to help 12 million people. Okay, so do help me to reach out to those people and see we create a big network pool for everybody. Okay, thanks, Banu. Thanks, Kiran. Wish you good luck once again. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, Dave. You too.
Thank you. Bye bye.
And thank you for doing this for us.
Oh, pleasure.
And we can take a lot of things which will help us in building our business more.
So I think you guys will do wonderful. The biggest step you've taken is decided not to do job and do the business. It will take you longer. All right. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye, Dave. Thank you.